so far. Not that that did anything. What is here? Happy New Year. Lind? IND? Lind? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but Happy New Year, my love. All the best. All the best. Hope everyone's having a Happy New Year. Indra, there we go. I know, I'm so basic in that way. Now I'm looking at it and I'm like, how didn't you see that, dummy? Happy New Year, Indra. All the best. All the love. God bless. So I thought I'd come on today. Yesterday, almost, but then I was like, nah, I'm not going to go live on New Year's Eve. Althea, hello, hello. Yeah, so I thought I'd do it up today. Not that I didn't take a peek. Lots of things going on in the energy. Not that it's important, and I don't think it's going to be the focus of tonight's reading, but someone who's not even with you feels like you're cheating on them because they have feelings for you, but they don't want to come forward. They're like lurking in the background in the darkness. Now they're really watching you. They feel like you cheated on them. Not that you did, but I don't know. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So yeah, not that it's going to be important in the context of this reading, but yeah, there's a lot of weird things going on. I guess we're going to start with these two decks here. Let me move these back so I can do some easy cash grab. Okay. All right, well, there's a couple people. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hype up the video if you can. I think it's got to post first. I don't know. Oh, look at that coming out. See, well, already, see a person here coming forward. But, you know, this could be you too. This could be a brand new, as we know, the Gregorian cycle just cycled through another cycle as we enter into the 2026 of it all. This could be you taking another look at, again, taking another inner look at yourself and feeling sort of rejuvenated or ready for it all, ready to face the world. Or let's say this new cycle, ready to face the new year. In some context, it is that. Again, taking another look at taking a look at life or your immediate way forward, having a more creative outlook on things. What are the things I can bring forward from within that can better a situation, make it more pretty, more beautiful? How can I beautify my life? Or again, this situation, this journey that I'm on, bring my own unique flair to things, you know what I mean? My own unique form of artistry that comes from the heart, that comes from within. There could be a lot of that. There could have been a lot of like New Year's resolution. Some of you, again, in prayer, meditation, there's you right there holding your drink, sort of maybe taking an introspective moment for self, kind of looking again to infinity and beyond, above and beyond the current situation, maybe things that have already transpired. Again, with this bird right here, I'm seeing there could have been, again, some meditation, spiritual correspondence. Again, for some of you, for others, it's just, again, you just woke up and already, you were just already going within moment, or this could be a time of going within, right? On the mirror end of that, there is somebody coming towards you also, or wanting to, or maybe even did yesterday. Somebody saw you and you intrigued them. They saw you from afar, from across the room, or like go by and hey, who was that? Was that or you them something? There was a communication from across the room. It was like a look first, and then this looks like talking with the eyes. But anyway, if that could have been how it took place, again, if it did happen for you yesterday, this looks like again in the party, kind of looking around, or again, someone is on their way. Put the energy where it fits. Again, free will and discernment, and only plug this in where it fits. Don't force anything. Happy New Year's. God bless you, and God bless you too. Ah. I lost my concentration. Happy New Year. God bless you too. Yes, yes. That's funny. Who's this? That's funny, but not really. Um. So yeah, that could be what's going on right now. Let's continue. Yeah, I don't know. Look at that. See, that's what I'm saying. You could be, if that's not you, this person, someone's coming towards you, sees you as, again, very important. Someone sees you as the most important person in the story, as the main character, as the one making it all happen, or with the ability to make it all happen. Um, yeah, I feel like, I don't know what it is. There's like almost no way to get around this, where you could be, again, not focused on this, right? For some of you, this is a person not, this is like a serendipitous thing where this person's maybe not exactly focused on you either, but there's something bringing you and another person together. But yeah, again, I feel like you're like taking a moment to focus on self a little bit, even if it was only for a few minutes or like an hour, or again, I feel like there was a moment here. But someone from across the room, like I said, there could have been a communication with the eyes, or yeah, someone's getting ready to send, someone's already watching you, or you have someone in mind and it's like they're getting ready to send communication. But again, this person thinks very highly of you, and you're very attractive to this person. I see where if you turn around, because I feel like this is also something, maybe not, maybe for some of you, you didn't see this person yet, they have yet to arrive, but it's like, if you see this person, or when you see who I'm talking about, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that person, yeah, they're amazing. Like there's something there too, or you could be so focused on what you're like, your forward movement and the things you want to create, and how you want the picture that you want to paint of your 2026. You could be more focused on that and not realize that there's someone right next to you, almost, or right about to approach you, a queen of wands in your eyes. Or like I said, this person is seeing you like that, and they're coming from their perspective. Again, they're coming towards you and they're looking right at you. In fact, I don't know how this person has the ability to see what you're saying or something like that. It's like they're watching you speak and they're falling for you more and more and more. They're like, they love your fieriness, your go-getter will, your ultra magnetism. That seems to like, your beauty seems to complement your personality perfectly, and it's like it radiates. It's like, how could you not think that person is interesting, intelligent, about it, you name it. He, she, no gender here. You got it going on from this person's perspective. Again, this person sees you as a part of the picture they're trying to paint for 2026. That's what I'm saying, where if this didn't happen for you yet, you're not really focused on that. This person sees you as like, again, they want to paint, like it's like they're painting this picture. It's like you're in the middle. If you see like you're, and then they want to paint the whole thing like around you, sort of. It's like what they're sort of observing you somehow. I feel like this person can like ultimately see you. It's someone that has seen you or was watching you. The as as the as the Knight of Hearts, watching you intently. Romantic feelings. But okay, before we get to all of that, because that's what I'm saying, I feel like there's no way to get around it. We're gonna take a deeper look first at like what are you looking at with this 2026? You're painting this picture. or you're bringing your own creative flair. You want to add your own seasoning or flavors to this dish that you call 2026. You want it to be to turn out your way, seasoned to perfection, cooked to perfect. Like you don't want to make any. Well, again, I like that because the general. It's the idea that you should just it's the energy that you should be in if you're getting a new beginning or a fresh start at something, right? So I feel like you're okay. Let's see. Where are you going with this thought? Ooh, first card out, the star. So again, this is like I said, it could have been you, meditation, a deep like a prayer. I'm wishing on a star. I'm not gonna try to hit the high notes today. Again, I don't know, it's just not there. I did a lot of sleeping. I didn't even do anything yesterday. I fell asleep like right here's me at 11:43 saying to myself, "Oh, all right, I'm gonna get up in 5 minutes and it's gonna be a thing, blah blah blah." Yeah, forget about that. Then I woke up, all the lights were on, and I was like, wait, what is it? Like, what is it, 12:30? It was 5:13 in the morning. It was, I didn't do anything. And it's so crazy because like a really good friend of mine, a really, really, really good friend of mine was like, yo, you should come out, you should do this. And I'm like, I don't do that. I'm like, call me in the morning tomorrow, we'll do something tomorrow. It's like, yeah. I didn't get towards anything. Anyway. But there could have been for you, let's say, I feel like somebody, again, there was like a wish here or prayer looking at the year ahead, like it's filled with possibilities. And again, staying connected, staying in touch with, okay, it's like how you feel now intuitively. It's like being able to maintain that throughout the years. Like this is going to be the year where we like keep the checklist, keep like where we clock this in. Again, we log it in with the divine, where we stay connected with that co-creation. Again, where we follow the intuition all the way to the north node, all the way to that north star, to that wish that we're making now. Like we're ultimately going to get there with the least amount. Again, and this is the perception that you have, but this is good. I'm not saying that it's going to be a straight, and we already know that three-dimensional circumstances could look however they want to. But again, this is not a straight shot from here to the moon, or again, from here to your star that you've wished upon. But again, this is you monitoring the situation to make it as straight of a shot as possible. That's the perception. And again, that's the best state of mind that you can have. And this is something that it's not really a state of mind. This is how you feel, like you have convictions towards. This is how you feel in your heart. This is like the thing that you're falling in love with is this journey going towards this north node. So again, you're going to treat it like that, like this is your Juliet Romeo, like again, protect it with your life, or again, see this journey through to the end for the sake of your love and honor. And but again, it's not about love and honor, it's about loving and honoring the dream, or again, the way you want things to turn out, how you want to season this dish, so ultimately when it's done to you, it's cooked to perfection. It's Michelin star, right? Oh, the star. I didn't even realize I was about to say that. Well, yeah, something like that, right? This is you getting on your Michelin star ish. So that's what it looks like for you. Again, and again with the star here, it looks like something. Again, this is very possible. This is especially with the Knight of Cups. Again, all this water and connection to how you feel and emotional conviction towards a prayer, and again having a spiritual presence, present while you, again, it shows that when I said that, again, this bird here, it could definitely be like again, prayer or spiritual, reaching out to an ancestor or a spiritual familiar or something like that, whatever you believe in. That could even be you praying to God, Jesus Christ directly, whatever it is. I feel like the connection was made. I said that in the beginning, and the star is very much the connection to the divine, being the conduit between, again, the heavenly energy and being able to, again, receive that, process it, and then put it onto spill the waters onto the earth in the appropriate or according pattern, not according, well, in the appropriate pattern or in the appropriate manner that it should be dispersed in the environment. So again, I feel like there was a prayer, there was a divine connection there made, and like a wish made for the year to go forward with this Knight of Cups. And again, this is what you're looking at. It's like, in my mind, I'm seeing like, but let's say like you know what it kind of like Asgard, kind of like, but like a ball, like a party, like a New Year's party, let's say in Asgard, and you're like on this grand balcony, and you're like looking at like all the infinite stars in the universe, and like you're making this wish. And that's what I mean, where we're not getting to this person yet, but somewhere in that ballroom is another fiery person. Again, you guys are sort of being drawn together, or it's like if everyone if I was to look at it energetically, it's like, again, everyone, let's say, is black, and you guys are the two white dots in the room. Like, clearly, there's something about those two, no matter where they go, they always seem to be interconnected, or I can see the connection between you. Again, if this is a sea of white, you guys are the two dark spots that I can see. So there's some connection with somebody. We're gonna get to that, but right now, I feel like you're focused on. We're gonna stay with you. Your main focus is, again, this star energy, and again, this Knight of Cups, falling in love with your dream, or your plans for 2026, trying to fall in love with these plans from the inception. Just and again, you see what I'm saying, how it's all about the universe and heaven and like the connection. Justice, I feel like, again, prayer received, prayer heard. It's, again, this can go, like I said, you understanding that from an earthly or physical standpoint, you're in being in your body on the actual earth, like going from place to place, 24 hours in one day, 7 days, like getting through the actual year. Again, it's not a straight shot. It's a process. I feel like you understand that. But I feel like ultimately the journey that you're looking for, it's gonna be as possible. Like I said, three-dimensional circumstances could look how they want to. You may find yourself being blessed a lot more in situations where it's like Serena Williams was saying, it's like she was telling herself, like, before she goes to sleep every day, tomorrow something good is going to happen to me. And then she would wake up and say, something good is going to happen to me today. Again, she kept repeating that process. And she's like, over time, she saw that little things would happen. She was like, she pulled up to the Walmart, and the parking spot in the front, right where you would want to be, where you just get out and you could walk in. She was like, it was open. And she was like, to her, it was like a big, but she was saying, the thing is, to like, even the small blessings, it's like there were all obviously large, but oh, thank you. I see you got over your head. Yeah, I'm doing fine, baby girl. Thank you so much. You already know what we got going on. I love you. I love you too. All right. Hold on a second though, because I feel I was onto something. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely, yeah, with all this heavenly energy and being connected, I feel like there was definitely a moment, like I said, of prayer. I think I lost my train of thought, but basically what I was trying to say is, there's definitely a moment. Oh yeah, it was Serena Williams was saying, yeah, there's the big blessings and the little blessings. It's gonna be a thing where you have to look out for both, because like I'm saying, I feel like the connection was definitely made with whatever you're asking for. Like, I feel like the connection was definitely made. It seems like things are going to balance out or work out in your favor. Again, you're going to get the verdict. Ultimately, the universe is going to judge this, and you're going to get the verdict that you want, again, based upon this star energy that you're wishing upon, or that again, that's mainly what you're focused on. This is also you saying to yourself that you hope that it goes well. Also, just like wishing yourself well, because you can't, at the same time, you can't see that this justice is in your future. So you're asking for these things, or again, for the picture to turn out this way once you begin to paint it, or the dish to ultimately turn out this way once you begin to prepare it. But you don't know ultimately until you go through the procedure. Like I said, the year has to still conclude. You don't really know exactly how it's going to turn out. But it seems like, again, things are meant to balance out evenly in your favor. So this is you also, like, the justice is also there. Even though you can't see that that's what it is, it's still there as a part of your wish. So I feel like it's something that you may have also, again, you're hoping that things go well, or again, that this is your year, or this is your time, or that, again, this picture will ultimately be painted. 2026 will ultimately turn out the way that you've been hoping for, that you've been aiming for, that you've been trying to get to. Oh, Zero Cosmos. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Much love. Again, thank you guys. You guys are too kind. You're too kind. Yeah, I'm not sorry. I'm focused, and I'm not really watching the chat, but you guys are too kind. You already know I don't really know what to say when, again, I'm just trying to do my part, you guys. I'm just trying to, again, just bringing the clarity. If it's helping you on that level, thank you. It's all love. Again, remember, first, take it back to the Most High. Don't force anything. But again, infinite thanks, and it's sending that back to you. Blessings 1,000 times. But again, I'm just trying to do my thing, you guys. Thank you. You guys are, you're too, your hearts are you're too much for me sometimes. Okay. I don't know what that was. Debut high. Okay, I'm gonna just keep going. Okay, so yeah, something that maybe you asked for too, it's coming in the form of a wish, but you may not see that. It's like, again, it's almost as accurate as you could make it. Now, there's something about what you want and this thing, like it could start to happen very fast, or right away almost, where that energy is that energy is traveling as the Knight of Wands in your energy, right? So it's saying like physically, like what you asked for ethereally, or maybe even it's saying that it's like the minute you said this, it was like boom, granted. And it's like this thing could be hurtling towards you. Like maybe I was saying it's going to be a process, but maybe it could get started very quickly. Like things could start to be could let's say, well, this is fire. Let's say things could start to fireball really fast, could start to heat up and move very fast, very volatile, very quickly. And it's like you've got to stay, maybe it stays like that for the rest of the year. Maybe that is the process. It's like this is could also be, again, be careful what you ask for, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it, and you might get this thing, and it's like, again, you're hoping that it's like, or maybe you're thinking it's like, okay, you're thinking it's going to be a year, and yeah, things should happen progressively, but spirit is like, no, actually, because you are also this star, it's like, yeah, maybe it's like, no, now it's like go. Maybe it could be go time for you guys would know better than me. You're gonna know better than me. Again, it's New Year's Day, so I don't know how much has like actually happened for you since that hasn't even been, I guess, last night or this morning. Yeah, it's only the night now, so okay. I mean, time elapse. Let's put a little time elapse on that. We're gonna take a look at the actual just physical components of this, like the things that are actually taking place on Earth as all this energy is happening in the fifth dimension behind the curtain, the things we don't see that the tarot is showing us. I'm gonna take a little look at what's actually happening in the physical world only, but we're gonna get a couple more things out first. So also with this Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, some of you may have also been wishing for a person or to finally settle that score in your life. Like I'm saying for the ones that want to take a player two's journey, for the ones that want to take a player two's journey, it's like maybe yeah, exactly. You're looking, you're like, where's that other? It's like that could be also because Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe this person is coming in faster than you think, or they're closer than you think. That's what I'm saying. You guys just seem to be like right in the same place energetically, but you're not, again, you're not face to face, so you're not looking at each other. You're focused on this person is, I can take a look at what they're focused on. It just seems like their ambitions or like, it's like there's an action they want to take that they're focused on, is what I would say. Someone could have a tattoo. You could have a, this person thinks that you're in a commitment. I didn't see that before. Anyway, we're gonna decode that. Yeah, I think that this is because this person could be coming towards you very fast, or a situation with this person, and it's also something like, and might sound crazy, but this person could be essential to your 2026. Like, because again, it's be careful what you wish for. You're saying I want to have a successful year and I want it to look like this, and it's like, okay, granted. But what you don't see is that you might need this person. There's someone that you might need in order to facilitate what you're trying to do. You just don't know that yet. Also, because someone's coming fast towards you, and if you notice, both of these people have tattoos on their hands. Mind you, the tattoos are different, but this is more of a, if I didn't know better, this is one of those like those biker tattoos with the mom, but there's no mom written here. So maybe like someone, again, love for family, parents, or lineage or something like that. Someone that's like very committed in that way to like being a part of the family. Like again, the Queen of Wands of the family. This person's very involved in those activities, like setting up Christmas, Thanksgiving, and like things like that. Being very involved with the higher ranking feminines in the family, something like this, male or female. There's no genders here, and it could even saying the higher ranking females in the family or in the lineage. Again, that could be males with a more feminine attribute. It doesn't really matter. They're just like with the elders in the family. This person's very close or very involved, or again, they're this is a person that will eventually pick up the family traditions, let's say. But here again, fast movement. If you notice, the ship is on that. It's like they sort of leave all that behind to take a journey. Again, to cross. We all know about the boats and crossing in those emotional waters. But again, this person, they're coming in very fast in this Knight of Wands energy. It's like rushing in, like barreling down the door. Who used to do that? Who used to just bust it on that show? Oh, it's not coming to me. It's not Jazz. Unannounced. Anyway, yeah, it could be the same person is what I'm saying. And again, based off what you wish for, it's like, well, this is how it gets started. It's like you meet with this person first, something like that. Okay. Justice you. Okay, that just flew out. I don't know what that is. I almost don't want to take it. I knew it. I knew it. So there's somebody here somewhere. But again, this person, as you can see, they just flew out the deck as we're shuffling. Someone just wants their presence to be known. They're upset. They're fighting. They're upset. This person didn't have a good new year. They set some things in motion over the last year, followed some plans that didn't come to fruition, that really, really went the wrong way. They sort of, it's like someone doing the wrong thing and then like forcing it to try to make it work, and then it blows all up in their face. It's like someone like that. They really gave their all to the wrong thing. This person said a lot of the wrong things, went against people, a lot of insults, again, fighting, arguing, being in people's faces, not really having a plan for self or the future, or, you know what I mean? Someone like that. And I guess they're upset with you or this person or something, again, because there's everything on the board. Maybe knowing that you and this person wish for each other, or you or this person's part of your wish, or you theirs, or something like that. Something where this person, again, they have some key to hating all of this, or speaking against this, or being mad about it if it ever was possible. But we're not really going to pull them out. But they did try to jump out. But this is not about them. So if they come out again, like if we pull them, okay. But they just tried to jump out at us. I didn't really. We're not here for that tonight. Okay, I'm gonna start with this Queen of Wands. I feel like we could keep going with you, but I feel like that's a good, well, I feel regardless of whatever, like Divine is giving us the future here, some of the future. Because again, with that Justice, things, as they progress, this wish, things are meant to balance out. I feel like you even asked for it. And again, with this Knight of Wands, like I feel like it's like, we're starting at a point and it's like moving us slowly forward. It's showing us slowly, bit by bit, step by step, a little bit forward. So, okay, I'm going to go into the Queen of Wands. I'm not going to try to go too deep, but depending on what comes out, we'll see where we transition to from here. We'll let the reading sort of speak for itself, take on a life of its own. It's the first one of the year. And it seems to be, like I said, walking us through like hand in hand. Like this is like, like being a child and being like with your parent out in the open. And it's like, you know, I feel like that's how the reading is, like it's taking us on a little journey here. So we're just going to continue and see where we go with it. Like I said, so the Queen of Wands, before I get to the connection between you two and why you're not, like, okay, what is this action now? You seem to be focused on. She seems to be focused on that wand in her hand. There's something that she wants to do, or that she's actively doing. Okay, she's saying she doesn't want to tell us, or she's hiding something from you. Or like, again, I feel like it's an action pertaining to you. Again, she's coming out in your spread, sort of attached, or again, in the same ballroom as you. Okay, she's really being tight-lipped about this. She's pertaining to whatever she's hiding. She's being the Emperor in the reverse. She's like, ultimately doesn't want us to know. Her energy is like, it's not even cloaked. It's like locked. So this is a person who's like, whatever they're thinking about with you, it's like nobody knows. This, I remember my mom used to have this friend, he used to always be like, I have secrets that I don't even tell myself. This is like one of those, I don't know if this is that one of those people, but this is one of those instances where they're, like Emperor, they're exhibiting an extreme amount of control over, overbearing control over whatever they're willfully concealing, which is the action that they're focused on. And it's something that they're actively doing, because it's like it's in, the wand is already in their hand. But this is also, oh, Ace of Wands. Okay, this person really, really, like, you turned them on a lot. And I guess they're like hiding this deep, 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 deep down. Okay, so this is a runner. This is a runner. She's a runner. She's a track star. She gonna get away when it gets hard. So it's a person that runs from their feelings, but they can't deny the fact that their loins are burning for you, right? They're an out of control fire sign masculine when it comes to you. So this is also them wanting to like, okay, I won't go so deep, but like, yeah, this is an adult thing. We won't go so far down that yet, but this is an adult thing. Like they definitely like, yeah, they definitely have the strong adult feelings for you, let's just say. And yeah, they really like, yeah, they really do. Okay. Um, hmm. So they're willfully okay, should we pry, because technically right now we're just, and this is like they're putting up a major arcana fight against the energy. They're like really, we're bumping up against some really like strong energy right here. This person is like, they really don't want anyone to know how, like this person wants you bad, but in like a physical, a Zegajuel way. Like they want you to like, and they really want you bad. I don't want to like get too graphic with it, but even just think about that, like graphically, graphic things. They want you bad like that, right? And then they don't want anyone to know. They're like, they this probably person probably never even talks about you, never mentions you, nothing. They try to keep you. Oh shoot. Uh, shit, I didn't know that. You're welcome. Go, yeah, no, go get it. Go, collective, go. That's what I'm talking about. I bet search within always. I bet that around, like I said, around all the people that you know, that again you're following your path, you're breaking out, you're starting exactly, do that. That's what we've been talking about. The all of the of That's what all of last year was about. Exactly. Find that path, do that thing, that side project, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm happy that I inspired you to do that. Yes, do that. Anybody in the chat here who's watching or listening, this is what I'm talking about. That side thing. Like I say, it's the same divine energy. We're all using it in different ways. I didn't know that you were using it to try to start your channel. Yes, do that. Do that. Get on that, start that. Again, go ahead with it. And everything, I feel like I was telling you, like now you can see the journey, how it might not be easy. And we even said that it's just something you have to stick with. Let's just say that. Let's not even put all that into it. Let's just say, just stick with it. I'm very, very happy. I'm very proud that you did that. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I was like, to know that inspiration came from me. That's crazy. But do that though. Do that. Definitely love that. Love that. I love that. Ooh, I'm feeling great. Okay. Okay, this person. Yeah, they're powerful. Also, like this person is powerful. I don't know if they know about how to again, I don't know if they know about like the whole magical side, the whole fifth dimensional side of the thing, but this is a person who knows how to wield their energy because they're doing this on purpose. And they're like using the universe. The universe is helping them. How strong is that? And they're a Queen of Wands, which means they're a natural witch and psychic, right? So yeah, and then they transform, shapeshifter, Knight of Wands. They know how to, again, this person's really good. This person's really good. Very powerful, very powerful. They could be a fire sign. I mean, they could be very balanced. There's a masculine and then there's an Emperor in the reverse. And again, they're not a tyrannical person. They're just protecting the secrets that they're super, again, they have the super hots for you. And they're just protecting that, like, again, they're ravenous. They're a savage. They'll savagely defend that secret from anybody. This is something that, again, like they don't even say. They never say this out loud. Never. They try not to even think about this. They don't even whisper this to the universe. All right. So that's them. Slow moving energy coming between. You guys are embodying slow moving energy moving towards each other. But again, it tried to come out. I didn't pull it. But it's there. Just like that little Knight of Wands character that was trying to come out. That's what I'm saying. Because my next thing was, because I said, I don't want to get too deep into this person. Like how you're focused on, like I said, everything about you, right? You're focused on this dream, this wish, and hoping that everything goes well, right? And heaven is hearing you loud and clear. right? Like when you like that's what I'm trying to say. You were your ancestor, or again, this could have been Christ Almighty himself. I pray it was. But they heard you right there. They were right there. If you were like speaking to the sky or whatever, if you were just saying it in your head and you thought it was just like, again, you were surrounded, like I used to always say, this person is constantly surrounded by spirits. Like they heard you. Like some very powerful angels were right there with you and took that straight up, straight to the highest level of the highs. So while you're doing that, is what I'm saying, right? We got what you were focused on. This person is focused on this. They're focused on keeping this secret about you. And so now I feel like they know, like when I said you guys are in the Asgardian ballroom, right? They know that you're there. You don't know, you don't notice them. They notice you. Let me see this person's eyes. Yeah, like you're no, you're really looking at, you're really looking out the window, or again at the great cosmos or the great expanse. Again, you're really talking to the universe while this is happening. You're not like, you don't know this energy is getting ready, the Knight of Wands towards you. Even you can't even see that. You're looking, and I'm just seeing wow, okay, how that's underneath the stars. Like I said, you can't see any of that earthly energy. You're having a conversation with the universe strictly. You're in your astral projecting, you're in your ethereal form. Again, you might as well not even be there. Physically you might be there. Again, you're actually, you're on a higher level while that's happening. And again, you and this person could be in opposite different places on the planet in real time. But what I'm saying is ultimately, energetically, you guys are in the same Asgardian ballroom. Now this person notices you. They can see you outside doing that. Energetically, they know that you're wishing on this star, you're having this dream, and that again, their projection is even that things will go well for you, right? So that's what I'm saying, where this is someone that like sees you. They're also this bird. They have a way. And it's like maybe even like the thing where divine has been keeping you guys connected all along, because again, they are also that bird that I just said was like, could have been Christ Almighty himself. Like there's a huge mirroring energy where that bird is like a receiver, or like everyone is like that. The bird is like an island that everyone is on. This person, again, that your ancestors, higher authority, a spirit, angel, God, whatever you want to call it, is there. It's like a place where divine is keeping all this together or something like that, right? This person, but either way, I'm getting too I'm going too deep into what I see. But basically this person can see you doing that. They can see you speaking to the universe. Now they're in this ballroom and they're like, okay, they're hiding these feelings, or again, this really, really, really deep. But again, when you're wishing for this, it's like it's making like that's what I'm saying. Where divine is like, okay, and now they're gonna bring this person towards you. It's like they had this person in holding or something. Like they were there too, and it's so crazy. There's a little bit of red on the bird's head. Like yeah, it's like the star and the justice are basically the gold and the blue, and then this person comes in with like the red with the Queen of Wands. I don't know if you can even see the red on that bird. Okay, so it's sort of all connected, sort of like this. And I feel like, again, this is going to be some type of divine intervention, divine timing thing. Once again, one of those things you don't have to worry about. It's already on its way to you. We already know. I don't know why the universe works like this. Universe, why are you like this? But okay, the energy between you guys was coming together slowly. Knight of Pentacles. Again, if it comes out again, we'll pull it. But again, it was there. It did try to come out. But so why slowly coming to get, okay, the dream overall is going to happen fast, and this person, when they get in their energetic boat. But what's taking so long? Why the Knight of Pentacles? Why is that the energy between you guys? Because you're both well, okay, this person does actually have but you know, it's okay, their willingness to control and hide their feelings is making them miserable. It's like they need to let go of that, right? And you're having trouble sleeping at night because again, you're looking to accomplish these things. You're looking to paint this picture of your life already and like have it get started, be in motion. Like you're looking for these things to happen for you. So it's like that's sort of what's keeping you up at night. So like, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It still goes back to the fact that again, you don't really have to do anything. I think it's more this person, Nine of Swords, they're sort of holding back. They need to like release control or just like be real with what's going on. They can easily get your attention. They're pretty much holding more of the power than you are, in the sense that again, you're not focused on that. You're what would make you more sad is not accomplishing the things that you actually like want to get, like the direction you want to take your life, like the things you want to do, the things you're hoping for, dreaming for. That's really what keeps you up at night. What keeps this person up at night is the thought of you and holding back from you. So because again, and then they come in as the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it's the powers with this person, because it's really saying not necessarily just you, but it is giving me an insight into again what really was making your clock tick. But it's really this person that has to get out of that energy. They need to come towards you. That's because that's when this all starts to move quickly. So I guess the energy is moving slow because mainly because of this person. As they are fiery and a take action type of person, again, they're sort of holding themselves back. How did we get to this point, Queen of Wands? How did we get here? How do we develop these feelings and then trap ourselves in our own fire? How does that happen? They've always looked at you sort of like you were different or special, or but there's something about like a oh, okay. They always seem like unique qualities in you, but it's like you sort of scare this person a little bit, or like you make them nervous. They're not really sure what to make of you ultimately, but they're really attracted to you. Again, you have like these quirks, and there's something about like your body, or you're different. You're a different type. There's something like they want to explore your body or see what it's like. Like I don't know, it's like you're not their type, and they've heard rumors about people that have the body type of you or the look of you or your attraction, right? So they're looking at it like there's a very they're like there's an anxiousness, nervous, suspicious, and then you're sort of quirky a little bit, like you're very intriguing and attractive, and you're not this person's usual type. And then they sort of have these like they've heard these stereotypes or these preconceived notions about what being with a person like you would be like, what your body would feel like or look like. Or again, it's not just that, it's also like your personality, or like if we explored these quirks, like what you would really be like, a person that's like you're different, you're very different. And like they don't understand you fully, they don't have the full, like they don't really get it. And it's like you have people, I think, telling them things. You have people like that say things about you that are lies, that make this person even more like sort of it adds to the nervousness or the suspicion. But ultimately this person is not, I don't think they believe everything about you. It's like they just don't ultimately know the truth. They don't have the truth about you. And it's like there are some immature people, I think, who are they have their own problems in the being on the scene or whatever, meeting people, or let's say, or maintaining relationships. They're very immature. They sort of can't make their mind up. They like to sleep around a lot, play victim. They're like, again, these are people who need to grow up. It's very like high school, behind the scenes high school type of mentality that people have, right? And these are people who like, they usually know that they bring they turn out to be the karmic based upon, again, this disposition that I'm giving you. These people, they know that about themselves. They come out, they make themselves nervous or suspicious. They know they potentially are the ones that are going to wreck relationships. And also the people who are like saying these things about you, again, creating these stereotypes about you, or maybe even telling lies about you. Someone could even try to say that like they could say you're like that, you're an immature lover, and like you spread yourself around and tell lies, and you're a karmic. Like this person heard all kind of things, but it's all from people who are projecting though. And ultimately, I don't think they believe all the hype. There's something about, they don't know, but you make them nervous. But also, it's like even the attraction to you. Like I said, there's something about something about like people, it's weird, like even talking, or like, I don't want to say arguing, but even like that, like debating even like your body, like your physical, not just the way your face looks, like your like your waist, your like every from a man's perspective. Again, I don't know what women would think would be attractive, but it's like that. They talk about like how you look, and then like what that must mean on a higher level, if you know what I mean. And then I think there are people who try to say like they know about you, or again, they try to describe they because they don't, and they try to describe, or maybe like let's say you're tall and someone is like, oh, I slept with a tall girl or a tall guy before. It goes sort of like this, but this person's not fully convinced. That's what I mean. It's like there's something like that, or like, that person is fit. It's like, oh, I slept with a fit girl before. Oh, it's like this, and someone's like, it's not them though. Like that's what I mean. Someone is like, there's something about like the performance of your physical makeup that someone wants to explore, and it's like people have lied about it to this person. Okay. um so that's how they got here. So I guess that's the lies, and it's just fueling this person's, it's like it's making them want to know more, or made them want to know more. Okay. Misery. So what does the collective get up to in the meantime? Because it looks like, again, this person, I don't know if they're ready or whatever. What do you get up to? Well, again, the year starts and you kind of begin again in this young energy, kind of like what you want to do. You start off in this sort of solo, but again, it's all connected. Now you're the page of, it's all leading you something to do again with this person. They're still there. This person still sees you, they're watching you. It's very weird because again, you're coming out as fire again, and we know the Knight of Wands is there. So, and you could be delivering the message. You're starting out brand new, but you're weighing your options. Like you have a perfected method to something, and it's like it's based on a lot of trial, and it's based on a lot of trial and error, a lot of trying to bring something into manifestation, or trying to like striking while the iron's hot, but still not getting the results. And you're like, "Ah, I did everything perfectly. Like, what the heck?" But it's like, till you get this method perfected, you get like one thing out of it. You're like, okay, all of this, it's like disregarded, and that's even like a loss of time, or loss of energy, resources, whatever. But you're willing to write that off. It's fine. We've got the final. It's like Iron Man creating like that final arc reactor. It's like, okay, but it doesn't matter that we started in a cave, and like, yes, we went through that whole traumatic time, and that's what really made us make this thing. But okay, that's fine. Now we've got the thing. It's like now time to, what can we do from here type of thing. And again, you're starting brand new, very bold, very courageous, stepping out. This is also like stepping into fresh territory, sort of. I want to say you're on your own. You look like you could use, but I don't know if you need like a mentor. You could maybe have, no one doesn't seem like they come in. You could have someone, like you could be willing to learn in a field, or like be very adaptable, coachable. Like let's say like, again, open to all the learning, or getting all the information on, again, this thing, because there's a lot of trial and error, and like now you have this one thing. So it's like moving forward, if I can get some mentorship, I'll take it. If that's not the case, again, I'm still fit to do this, or I'm ready. I'm going to show up anyway and do it every day. In the meantime, give me some more. It's like you receive a message though from this person, maybe, because now the tattoo is on your hand. Now the tattoo's on your hand with a flower that looks like a rose. So maybe like, wow, maybe this is the time elapse of when that happens. You seem to have a perfected method, be taking on. It's still, like I said, it seems like very soon, because you're very, if this is pertaining to New Year's, again, you're still a child. So it's very, well, not saying you're a child, but energetically, you're still very young in the energy when you're like, okay, you're willing to accept that, like, again, you have this one perfected method. So you're willing to put everything else to the side right now, or like all the trial and error. It's okay. Whatever that was, it was what it was. We got the product. Like you're still at the early stages. You haven't like matured. Like this is where you become the Knight of Wands now. That's what I'm saying. And then that's where this person seems to come in right there. So there's something about like, yeah, when in the meantime, it's like you're getting back to work and the trial and error part of it seems over. You seem to have the results and you're about to get on with whatever it is. Your energy is about to mature. You're about to like rush in with something. Maybe you're gonna like, but not impulsively off of instinct. You actually know what you're doing now. That's what I'm saying. You get the perfected method or whatever it is. Like you try it all the different times and it's like no 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 and it's like aha moment, eureka moment. Now you have like again you know how to do the thing. At that point you become the Knight of Wands. You it seems like you're moving too fast or again, but it's not impulse, it's instinct. You know exactly what you're doing. It seems like you're coming in and you're moving, so you're not weighing the pros and cons or the equations, or but you don't need to do all that. It's like all in your head, or like again it takes you assess the situation now very quick, because again you have that there's something in the physical that you can do or that you actually have with you that like speeds up the process. So like you're making things happen almost effortlessly. And like that's right when this person comes in. When things start to pick up really fast in that area, this person gets over. It seems like that's what's happening. For now, they're holding back and again in the ballroom, there's that. But it's like in the meantime, while this person does that, and it's like it's not like you're waiting for them, but like there's it's saying this is what's gonna happen. This is what's happening simultaneously, congruent, running congruent to that timeline is this is what's happening. And it seems like that once you get to that point, right when your energy matures, it's like you need this person to continue. As I'm saying, it's part of your wish. It's like you make the wish, this happens. That's what I'm saying, where it happens very fast. Your energy doesn't really get a chance to mature that much. And if I had to call it, would it be spring first? Spring? I'd say by the springtime. I know that seems far away because I can't tell if, like, I'm saying the new year and I'm really in my mind, I'm doing this off of the Gregorian calendar. If it was that then, because I don't know if this is going to be like so early that it'll be like tomorrow or next week. Like, but springtime seems very far for something like this. Because by then your energy, based off of no, your energy would have matured. This thing seems like it's gonna come in. It could be even sometime this month. It's gonna be January. Let's say February, March, April. I'd say this is gonna happen between now and April. That's like the narrowest window I could give you. And again, it could be tomorrow, but I don't feel like it's going to be tomorrow or like right next week. But then again, people are on different timelines and things are, and there's a lot of fire and quick movement acceleration here. So put the energy where it fits again, and only plug this in where, again, don't force anything. But it seems like that. If I had to break it down with the king, it would go in fours. And if it's like that, a cycle of four, then I would say if we're going off if we're going Gregorian calendar, it would have to break down into months. So so 3, even less time. So 3. So I'd say even between like now and March, or like the very beginning of April, like this should be in your physical awareness. Oh, my beard coming up. Oh no, that was my hair. Yeah, no. I feel like this should be in your physical awareness at that point. Your energy is matured, or like, yeah, because by that point it seems like you're the Knight of Wands. Things are taking off for you around that time. Or again, you're like moving really fast with this thing. Again, your arc reactor or whatever, your perfected method, something in the physical, you have a pentacle, you have like something that's like opportunity after opportunity after opportunity nonstop. And you're just like, it seems like you're being reckless or whatever, but you're not. It's actually very calculated what you're doing. Like, you know exactly what you're doing. Excuse me. It's just the outward perception of people who haven't gone through what you've been through or studied the technique or whatever. They didn't do those many different trials of failure and to get to where you were. They didn't do all the experimentation. So they're not going to understand. It's going to seem like you're just like, you're doing this crazy reckless thing or whatever. But it's like, you know, this is like, it's right on point with what you're doing. But yeah, seems like this person and you connect around, or like I said, it it could be like now, and like like the major epiphany between you happens at that time, or this person could be come into your energy before then, and like I said, things hit a major apex, zenith, acceleration, whatever you want to call it. I feel like around April. Yeah, right around April. If it's the first right now, I don't want to say the first of April or like April Fools or like around that time, but yeah, it seems like around then. And it kind of makes sense, right, with the emperor here, even though in the reverse. But again, the person's not a tyrant. They're being tyrannical and controlling, and again, they're being supreme power, corruptness around their secrets that they're keeping about you, right? But all of this is like fire sign masculine, fire sign feminine, lord of the fire signs. This is what I'm trying to say. Aries, it's got like an Aries, Sagittarian. Yeah, it's got the fire all over it. Leo. Yeah, it's got all the fires. So, not bad. So your success seemingly timing with, okay, we can keep going with this deck. We're getting a lot out of it. We didn't throw a lot of cards. We're getting a lot out of this reading. Um, you could kind of time it with, okay, so the time elapsed seems to be around that time. So my thing is, what is it do you need from this person? Like, why is it so, like, why is the acceleration? Because you seem to be doing well on your own, right? But what is it with, like, why do you and them become the Knight of Wands? Or like, what is this acceleration with them? Why are they so important to it? What is that like? Because you're wishing on it, and what you don't see is like, yeah, you're gonna need this person in order to fulfill that. And like I said, this person might not even be in your, you might, there is something here where you could have an idea of who I'm talking about, but this person's not in your physical like, you could even be like, Natty, I don't, even if I know who you're talking about, I don't see how that's possible. Or a lot of you could be like, there is absolutely no one here, so I don't see how me wishing to, again, become the record executive that I want to become by the end of this year. I don't see how that leads me to how meeting a person that has the hots for me leads me to. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, where the universe is like, okay, you want to be a record exec? What you're gonna need is not a studio, not an artist, not a contract. You need that person over there. And you're like, what? And you're like, they're like, yeah, because they like, I feel you how this could be. So that's why I want to look at like, okay, if they're just hiding feelings, and because, well, this person is a Queen of Wands. So to have them behind you or on your team is gonna be, again, it's gonna that'll it's a super, like, because this person is all about that, like getting things done, the business, like being on the scene, taking charge. Like, this person is a leader. They're like they're like they're like a feminine energy that can move through the environment, sort of like a masculine does, right? Sort of like a king, where they can go towards things, but as they're moving through the environment, they still maintain that feminine, that attraction, that magnetism. So it's like a person that's like kind of out there getting things done, male or female, right? And then that's part of what makes them attractive, is because they also, not only do they look hot, they're like not a busy body. They're a queen. They're a queen bee, not a wasp. They're essential to the hive. They make things happen. They make things in the environment buzz for other people. Their vibe like radiates, but also they, as a feminine energy, you would expect that they're always in place, but because they're fire, they can spread freely and move just like a masculine. So this is like someone who could like move around, be seen, be fly, talk fly, like, and they also qualify to do the job. They're very driven, very motivated, and it's like, and then that all these qualities, again, people look at them and they're like, wow, what a man, what a woman. Like, not only are they super attractive, like they're super driven, super intelligent, they're about the business. It's like, maybe because you're like, I'm just using as an example, you're like, I want to be the record exec. Maybe you need someone like this in your corner. Like, maybe it's something like that, where whatever it is you want to be, you don't quite see yet how it actually does fit into. And I'm just saying it could be just off of that. This is embedded deep within this person's, like, the code of their disposition. This is who they are at their core. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe you don't. It's like you're doing things. You're sort of like that too, and you're doing things, but it's like, again, your fire is very like young, and you know, I don't know if this person is going to be, because I don't know if they seem older than you. They do. Or they do seem older than you, actually. But that could be in terms of just, again, there's a lot of ambition here because there's you wishing for, it could be that. Maybe this person's, maybe they have more, I don't know how you would say that though. Not more skills than you, but like, I'm not saying you're not a go-getter, but maybe this person is like really like, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they really, for even how, because you might look at yourself and be like, Daddy, I do the thing. I do this. But maybe this person, like, maybe they're on it like just like you too. Like maybe that's something that they even maybe you can admire even about you, right? Like they can see like your like the striving, the what am I trying to like you're reaching for like someone can see that you're reaching for something, you're trying to do something, you're trying to get it done, and like they can respect that and like and the thing is that you're displaying that you are doing that. You know what I'm saying? You're doing something solo and it's not easy, but you're getting it done. Like so that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Someone's like also likes that about you. But anyway, okay. Let's just see what it says. Why do you need this person like that? Or why are they, I think it's that though. Why are they essential to, they're the thing that's missing. That's crazy. But why? It's saying almost the same thing. Like you need this person to be with you or it's not gonna work. But why? What do they bring to the table? But you're not gonna be, you need this, but it's saying based on their feelings for you, like what you don't see. Remember, I said this person, like they're already here. You can see it. They're holding that wand again. When you don't see the Ace of Wands, look, see the tattoo on the hand again. Like I'm trying to tell you, someone could have a tattoo on their hand or on their arm or something like that, right? But this same person, they're a wheel of fortune. But it's like they they're like a good luck charm, but it's like I think everything we're saying about this person, again, they're that Queen of Wands that I described, right? So it's like, I don't know what you do, but this person is going to help you because they ultimately really, really, really like, they really like you. They really like everything about you. And like you inspire, you light a fire under this person, even though they're like, that's crazy, right? In terms of like, let's say like they're a bonfire, you're a campfire. But again, I don't know, this person likes your fire is hot. It's like, yeah, I'm a bigger fire, but you're like just as hot as me. I don't know, this person like you inspire them or you again you light the fire under them, even though they're about the business and they get to up to all. It's like if you're a match, they're a bonfire, they're wondering like how do you produce all that heat? How do you like they don't like again there's something that they love about like what you do or how you're doing what you're doing, the soloness of it, the like being out there and like I've got all this energy here, but it's like I don't know, you're over there and it's like I gotta respect what you're doing over there type thing. Like your ish is bumping too. It's how this person sees it. But it's like, yeah, you have to like get this person with you or be in the same place as this person, or it's like a mistake, or you're going the wrong way, or it's like a mistake, or you're about to like slip up or trip up, or it's like Get this person here with you. It's even saying like, get this person here with you. And it's like, even like this person's meant to bring a lot of luck into your life, or like they're meant to help you a lot. It's like, even like if you make a mistake, or if you like encounter a delay, I don't know, this person can like turn that into a wheel of fortune too. Like, nope, this is like, oh, I had a bad day today, and it's like, what, babe, what's wrong, what happened? It's like, oh, like I ordered the thing, and then they said it wasn't gonna, they said it was gonna come today, and now they're calling me and saying it's not gonna come till next week, and I got this going on tomorrow, and if I don't, and this is someone being like, oh no, I got you, and like working it out, like or like, or somehow leading you into a solution, be like, oh, you should have asked me, I know somebody that already has that, I could get it for you, or like something like that, like someone who's going to turn even the missteps and the mistakes, or like you might be like, oh, I ordered all of this and it was the wrong thing, and like they're going to make it still work for you, like even the bad times, or when it seems like there's no direction or something like that. But this is also something, again, about this person wanting to get you, again, they're sad at night without you and wanting to get you in the house or something like that. It's like not being able to get you in the house and finally being able to turn that around. But I feel like at some point it's like not telling anyone that you're there, Six of Wands. Not making this like a public thing, or not out in the open. Something about things going well and not being out in the open, or not being, what's that, Six of I'll let you decide where this is going. So when I said something that's like really good, there's a Wheel of Fortune here, but it's like not Six of Wands. It's not that it's not victorious. And even with this Fool in the reverse, it's like making it look like it's like you see, it's like first they're sad, they're Nine of Swords, but then it's like they get you in there, and then it's like hiding again. This person is very powerful. They're gonna cast some powerful magic here to shroud the two of you. I don't know if you're. I don't think you have a problem with it, or you. It could be something that you don't even notice. But this person definitely doesn't like people being in their business. Like they want to help you be more ambitious. This person respects your ambition. And it's like they didn't see you make a wit, but this person assumes that you have greater ambitions. They assume that you have, they assume that you already have this, that you think like this, that a person like you must be thinking towards a grander future. And then there's something about, again, them feeling like you must be like also even guided, or like that you actually really pray to God, or like a higher or an invisible, again, you have that connection. You actually pray to the heavens. This person actually believes that a person like you in your position would definitely do that. And that it would be, and then seeing you kind of, again, being this young soloist, or again, starting the year off really chasing your dreams, knowing that your potential is going to mature over time as this year goes on. It's like, yeah, this person is like looking at you. That's what I'm saying. Like they got to respect what you're doing over there. It's not as big as what they are, what they're taking action on in their life it's a lot more complicated than what you have going on. But they respect the shit out of and again, they want to help you mature in that. They want to give some of their time, their energy, a little bit of like what they have, the power that they have. They want to help sustain that Knight of Wands energy around you. They want to be involved. Now, what I was saying is, yeah, this person, it's like they're sad, and then it's like getting you into the same place where they are, the same, like, because this is them in their bedroom, like sad at night before they go to sleep, let's say, right? and it's also going to have something to do with all the holding back. They feel like they might have held back too long, or by the time they come in, they're going to feel like that. They're going to definitely feel like this is, I'm doing this to myself. There's some victimhood here. But then this is like, again, coming in from outside, like getting you there. You and them are in the same place. You're in, it's nice, warm, it's cozy. The weather outside could be frightful around that time. Like I said, I don't feel like the winter time is even fully over. That's what I'm saying. The weather outside could be frightful, but the fire could be so delightful. There's simply no place to go. Let it snow. That's what I'm saying. You and this person inside together. But that's what I'm saying. It's like nobody can come near. There are no, or like you can't, no one's leaving this place. And that's bringing on the Wheel of Fortune, right? There is no leap of faith outside of this Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So when you're there, this person's no longer crying themselves to sleep at night, feeling like a victim, or feeling like they're, again, they've been holding back or whatever that is. They're not feeling like that anymore. Now they've got you there. And then there's no like leap of faith. No one's leaving. There's no, that's a misstep, or you're headed in the wrong direction. Everyone stays. It's the Wheel of Fortune. But like I said, this thing is not like for the public, or this is not like a, we're not one of those famous couples getting ready to be spotted by the paparazzi. But make no mistake, behind closed doors, or that's what I'm saying, this person is shrouding something that they believe is like super good, and it's like they're hiding it in the house, in the room. There's like somebody, you go to their house and they got like what Kevin Durant said when he first used to get paid in the NBA. He's like, I didn't have no bank account. He's like, I had like 100, not, I don't know if he said 100. He had like millions of dollars under his bed or whatever, with a bunch of IOUs he was giving his girlfriend. It's like you go in somebody's house and you find out they really got like $1 million under like this person is hiding the treasure. Again, you're the $1 million, you're the treasure, you're the Kevin Durant money under the bed. Like this person is literally wants to hide you in the room, is like kind of what it's saying. But I'm still, well, no, not, I feel like I'm, because this Six of Wands had me skeptical, because it's also like someone taking something off the pedestal, right? Or like losing, not getting the victory laurel, not having the victory dance. But with the Lovers here, it's showing me that no, it's not in public, because this is also like, yeah, like being exalted or acknowledged, or what's the word I'm looking for? It's not acknowledged. Oh, why am I drawing a blank? It's trying to tip of my tongue. But yeah, this is like being exalted, being seen out in the public. Like even in some cases, it's like fame, like celebrity. You know what I mean? Like everyone knows who you are, being celebrated. Like someone, they just don't want that. That's why I said like, we're not a celebrity couple. We're not being photographed out in the open, like paparazzi style, and like where everyone could like vote on the relationship and put up polls and how do they feel about it. But make no mistake, there is a lover's energy here. This is like you and a person secretly getting it on and not telling anybody, and like keying all up the boulevard together in behind tinted windows. I'm hearing that Future song, welcome this morning. Like someone wants to wake up in the morning and like feel great, and like someone wants to see you in the morning and like feel great. But again, time elapsed. And this is all keyed into your success somehow with you, like something like that, right? Did I shuffle again? Yeah, I did. Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck again. What? That's how like, or no, I didn't shuffle. It cracked the first time. Well, maybe the person, maybe their energy, or like they didn't want to change anything. They just wanted the Lovers to come out. Maybe they're just saying like, yeah, no, everything is fine. If you want to know about the Six of Wands, all that I would really say is the Lovers. Because I didn't even get, now I'm thinking about it. I tried to shuffle and it was like, clack. The Lovers popped right out. So again, I feel like we're still in the same, we haven't really gone it. Like it all sort of is woven together, it connects. I see the Ouroboros, the Mobius strip, or you know, it's the simplest. I see the circle. I see the way everything here kind of goes together. There's someone coming in. It looks like by the spring season, let's say, and there's a lot of fire energy, and there's an Emperor in a reverse here, and I mean, it's Aries energy distorted, but like I said, it seems more like this person is the Emperor in the reverse, because this Hermit because they have to be the Hermit in the reverse. There's something that they're controlling, that they're hiding, that they don't want coming to the surface. It's not like Like it is a person, but it's an aspect of their own personality. So what I'm saying is this person is not an actual in the real world emperor. And then there's actually no other cards here to show that this person has any kind of karmic or controlling. They have someone around them that lies about, and that's the only other person in the reverse here is that Page of Cups. But again, that's like the lies people trying to tell them, like, oh, that person is tall. I slept with a tall person before, or I've been with a tall person. It's sort of like this. And they're like, no, I need to know. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's something about exploring the bodies or the physical makeup of somebody. I feel like maybe somebody even wants their physical makeup maybe explored by you, or it could work both ways. This person's not your type. Again, maybe this person's shorter than you're used to, or taller, or slimmer, or thicker, or whatever, or darker, or longer hair, or whatever it is. I feel like there's something about there's something exotic about this whole scenario where you guys also want to explore that, right? There's like a thing where like there's like the flaws. Does Juice WRLD say flaws and sins? I'm really all in love with all your flaws and sins. Your scars are really gorgeous, and that's a weird way of giving compliments or something like that, right? Like it's like seeing not only a person, like seeing a person like physically, everything about them in and out, through and through, and like they're like bearing your naked soul basically. Like again, a person wants to like, I feel like pillow talk or like that sort of thing, like show you who they really are, see who you really are physically, spiritually, energetically, emotionally, like this sort of thing. Like they want to know the truth about you. And I feel like again, there's like an exotic component that's like gonna kind of make you guys want to be together. Again, it could be race, it could even be again religion, whatever. It could be a belief system. There's something where you guys are like different. Again, this person in the ballroom, because you eventually take action, right? You go into this fire energy, but this person is observing you in this watery energy, kind of mysteriously ethereal, sort of staring into your own cup or your own river type of thing. And like they're more fire action. So it's like, again, there's a difference between you guys that's like, again, not knowing this steamy effect that will happen if you mix together. There's something there. Like there's like again a natural component, like where something beautiful, it's like being in a sauna. Like again, you mix the water with the hot coals, boom, you get steam. It's like, you know, like that effect, that sauna effect hasn't been created, or how it's going to feel between you guys has not really been felt before. It's going to be like a dynamic thing, like something that you guys are both going to want to tap into, right? It's something that's bringing you guys together. Whew. Okay. What's going on in the chat? Twin. All talk and no action. That's the King of Wands in the reverse. He's not here, which is strange because that would, well, because you're that and they're that. I can't say for sure. But the King of Wands is not here. What I'm thinking, I can't say for sure, so I won't say it. But everyone else is the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the Emperor. I don't know why the King of Wands isn't at the party. He has all the forward vision, the ultimate bold, courageous. Maybe it's gonna take a while for you guys' situation to maybe get there. Or we can't, maybe it's a free will thing. Maybe it's all about the potentiality between you and a person. Like again, where Carlitos way, the dream doesn't come any closer. At some point you have to go chase it. Maybe this is as close as the universe can bring you and a person together without fully like doing all the work itself. So maybe you've got to materialize that King of Wands, because clearly he can be here. You have every step, and then it's sort of like, so there would never have to be a reason for you and this person. You guys would never try to control each other, right? There's gonna be none of that really. And I feel like someone ultimately taking control or leading the way. This seems like it's gonna be like one of those like consulted, like almost like a democracy between you and someone. Like you guys are gonna like vote or like take into consideration the other person's like how the situation is going to make the other person feel before you make decisions with a person. But what's lacking again with the King of Wands is again that vision, that plan for the future, and the ultimate bold and courageous will to act upon it with fearlessly, blaze your way forward, because you ultimately know the plan. It doesn't matter what other people see, you can see the way forward. And but that would be a shared energy between you and a person. I feel like the Knight of Wands, like, things could progress very quickly. I feel like maybe you and a person, yeah, it's like the universe is gonna bring it together and have you and a person maybe, and like things around you. Don't think it's just you and this person. Again, your success, like, you're gonna be growing and things are gonna be happening around you. There's gonna be opportunities and things that you're gonna be doing also. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like with this person now, it's gonna move very quickly, and then it's gonna get there. It's like, what does the future look like? Or again, building that King of Wands. I feel like that's something that you both got to bring into fruition. The universe is bringing you close enough to, again, meet someone, and it's like you guys have a lot in common, and they're really into like you as a person and what your ambitions and where you want to take your life. I feel like you towards them. I feel like all that is good, but it's like that's the part, the universe doing its part. And then you guys again like passionately, like everything is a hit. The passion is there, the chemistry, the conversation, you guys go places, do similar things, like everything is there. But then it's like the ideas towards the future, it's like you guys got to bring that into fruition. That's not there. That's not on the table. That's what I'm like, I don't know why the King of Wands is missing, but if he's not here, that's what I'm not seeing, is the vision. And again, the will to put this thing together as one thing. You and this person's energy together would embody the King of Wands. And again, nobody can tell you, like, we know what we're doing with this and where we're going, and like how we're, like, again, you and this person making a plan and really getting serious about one another and really tackling this life together. That's what I'm seeing, where like I feel like things could go. There's like there's obviously the free will component to this, but this person seems very serious. And there's a sort of I don't know why like the cards aren't playing today. Like I'm still on the first deck, and it's been 82 minutes, and like all that usually never, by now we would have thrown out an overlaid with the jammy deck. Like I feel like the like Divine's not playing or something. Like it's really like, I don't know. This is a serious story. Okay, I'm gonna make that the last one. So it seems like overall, what you don't see, this whole scenario, it's coming together. You and a person, there's a message coming in, or you and a person are gonna talk about making plans, like very small at first, but it's like something to build on. And again, if there's any blank spaces, we can fill them in. You and a person are going to be in a very, like, plant a very small seed together and nurture it. And again, on top of that, Lovers, the last card that came out was the Ace of Cups. So like I said, there's going to be like a lot going on, I feel like, between you and a person, and like your personal, I don't want to just say personal success, but it's like again, you perfect a method that you can use over and over again. It seems like even for some of you, it's like profitable. It's like there's a pentacle that you can continuously create, and it seems like you don't, from the outsider looking in, you don't know what you're doing. You're just rushing around doing but no, it's actually a precise method that you have so perfected. Like again, you can just come there, be like, this, boom, it's done. This. People are like, no, you gotta focus more on the numbers. You gotta break it down. And it's like, you've been doing that. Like you trained for what I named the live this. Like, you trained for this all your life. I didn't even know that this was gonna come out. I think that's what the name of this live is. Like something like that. Like something where like it's just a fit for you. Only you know what you're doing here with this thing. It's gonna look, other people, I don't know if they have similar ideas or like things that they do, or I don't know, they're gonna be trying to give advice or say something, but it's gonna be useless. As much as this looks like it's an impulsive thing, it's not. It's perfectly calculated. It just happens very fast. You're just able to do it quicker than anyone. It's like a divine, as you can see, the Knight of Wands in this one, your third eye is like ultimately connected. Like when you start out, no, it's just like, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you need a mentor, or there's something you have to learn, but you're willing to do that. You're out there soloing the project, learning hands on over and over and over again until one thing clicks and then boom, like I said, you're connected. After that, you got third eye crown, you got crown activation, baby. You don't have to remember how to do this. You just tap into the universal frequency and it's like, oh, the knowledge is there. It's like you could walk around all day as a, you know what it's like, the kid Shazam. It's like, yeah, you just, is it, I can't remember his real name. But you just walking around as this kid, it's like, yeah, there's nothing super about me until I say those words. Then once I make that connection, it's like I don't have to walk around being Shazam all the time. It's like, no, I just be like, it's like, yeah, okay, I know how to build a rocket ship now. It's like, no, if you ask me like on a random Sunday morning, I might not remember, but anytime I'm ready to, I can do this thing like very quickly, right? So you're gonna have this like on and off power. Again, you're connected. You don't have to think about this knowledge or whatever this is. You're a master in it. It's in your brain, right? So yeah, and ultimately, like I said, a very important part of this, or it's also saying that what you don't see is again in the very early stages of your journey, or this is all like now. It's all like I said, it's already in motion. It's gonna seem to happen very fast, like season by season, very quickly. And you and a person, again, there's a lot happening between you guys behind the scenes. They seem straight. Nothing crazy going on here. I don't see a bunch of karmics didn't come out. Just a lot of universal energy, major arcanas. I want to say the lovers here. Hmm. Because don't freak out when this person, again, when they come with that shroud, right? It's for both of your protections. It's for the protection of this wheel of fortune. And this person can see that this is a, I think before you, this person sees that this is a good thing, like a great thing. So it's like you, and that seems pretty good because like the first time you learning of this person's power, like I'm gonna say that, right? I'm gonna just say it like that. This person's powers as the shroud, let's say, right? Their ability to, it's like if you're working on a big project, you could tell this person and they'll keep it under wraps. It's like that. This person's ability to, you're going to figure out that this person can recognize when something's important and it's nobody else's business, and they'll naturally keep it to themselves or out of the lexicon. Like you're going to understand that a person, like how they move like that. When something's important to them, they hide it or they protect it in that way. They just like what they're doing with their feelings now, right? Like I said, where something just doesn't exist. They don't even talk to heaven about it. It's like it's only this person and this feeling. They're the only ones that have evidence of it. I'm not being fully accurate because again, they're surrounded by major arcanas. Heaven still knows. There's still a record of it. Nobody can stop that. But what I'm saying is this person is like, they're going to show you that shroud, but don't think it's like they're trying to hide you because they're ashamed, or it's not that. This person sees you as a good thing and this thing you guys have going on in secret as a great thing, and they just like to keep it like that. So there's something like that. Like don't freak out when you discover that this person, again, they have a great power to put things in the shadow, or again control the energy in that way to make things, it's like again, it doesn't exist. It's not quantifiable in 3 dimensions of reality, so it just does not exist. It's only in this person's like fantasy or world, or again, this secret place, whatever. This is the only place it exists. Out in the real world, nobody's gonna know. And they feel like that's the best way because again, it's gonna keep it's gonna keep things like between you and them amazing. The Wheel of Fortune, the lovers, the ace. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is a secret worth keeping. This is a secret worth keeping. I'll say that. This is a secret worth keeping. So they're gonna feel like that. And again, they may not come outright and tell you, but something may happen where you discover, where it comes into your awareness that this person is hiding everything between you and them. But don't be mad at them and be like, oh, so you're afraid that so people that you know, it's like, no, it has nothing to do with that. This person might be like, oh, you'd be like, oh, you don't want to post me on social media because, and it's like, no, social media ruins relationships. And it's like, just be like, you're right. Don't argue. Don't be like, yeah, well, like, forget about all that. Again, it's not to shame you, it's protection. This person doesn't even want to, like, they're not going to understand why you're even making a big deal out of it, right? Ultimately, it's protection. If they're like, no, I feel like social media ruins relationships because this, like, try to see their logic in it and maybe just go along with it. This person is not trying to hide you from the world. They don't want everybody in y'all business. And again, so that's basically what I'm saying. Basically. Okay. Tonight though, guys, oh, well, no. I think I can I actually had something to do, but I'm gonna cancel it. I'm trying not to, but I'm trying not to speed through this either, but we'll see how it goes. This reading is beautiful and amazing. Okay, no. We're not gonna go tarot. Let's look at the physicality of this. What's going on strictly on the plane of Earth? Eight of Swords. Like I said, I feel like this person, right? So currently, right now, this person is like they're worried. They're doing it to themselves though. They're worried about a celebration. This is what I was trying to say. Is this going to come out again? Somebody feels like you cheated on them, but they have not yet revealed themselves to you. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. This person can see you in, again, energetically in the Asgardian ballroom. This person can see you over there staring off into space on the balcony. Oh, because that's what I was saying. Someone feels like, because, yeah, Two of Pentacles. Because, like, this person, wherever they are, they're suffering this Eight of Swords. They're in this emotional storm because they feel like, okay, I don't know what this is. Somebody felt like you should have messaged them Happy New Year yesterday, but you didn't. That's what the other, okay, I did an off-camera reading, and that's what, again, the collective, that's why I'm glad this came out like this. Makes a lot more sense to me now. Again, that's what you were really doing yesterday. Someone feels like you were out partying and, again, doing what people do on New Year's Eve. Like I said, part of that energy of, like, again, people, the stereotypes about a person like you, let's say, right? Someone feels like it must have been true, or someone assumed the worst, let's say that in the simplest way, someone was assuming the worst yesterday. I feel like I don't know if they waited for a call or a text, or they must have thought that. Anyway, someone is sort of distraught. They're sort of thinking about that, right? They're thinking about a party. They're in their head about a party or a fun time had between some people. And it's like, right now, currently, they're trying to, like, in front of people, they're maintaining this, like, cool, calm, cool, collected aura. This person's balanced out. They're fine. But really, again, that eight of Swords, they're like dying in. I'm dying inside. Someone's really going through it. Yeah, Two of Swords in the reverse. Like I said, they feel like, do they not care about me? Or like something like that. Like, or is there nothing between us? Is there not even a friendship between us? So someone's a little bit distraught. This was coming out earlier. They're sad, and there's like a gathering with people, and it's like this person could have even been, this person could have been in the Eight of Swords. They could have been at a New Year's party or celebrating New Year's, right? And, like, again, putting on a brave face, but you weren't wherever they were. There was a, again, thinking about an alliance that's not in play or not being made, or, like I said, this thing where there's no intimate friendship here, no bond between two people that's, like, surviving the test of time and all emotional storm. There's actually an emotional storm over something, not like the waters are stirring, and I'm nervous about it. If this was a Two of Swords in the upright, I wouldn't care about, there's nothing. There's no illusion, or, again, you could pluck my eyeballs out of my head and I would still know, even in blindness, that this alliance stands, even if I couldn't see. So it's like, no, someone's actually very afraid. The waters are stirring and they're already panicking. Eight of Swords. Either they're at a gathering with like-minded people and they're having a good time. Someone's having a good time here. Or they think that that's what you're doing. They think you're in the Three of Cups while they maintain, and then it's like, you're a liar, right? Two of Pentacles, it's like they're thinking of that, oh, you're off partying and you're some kind of like a liar, Secretly, you have things going on in the background that are complicated and emotional, and you're probably breaking hearts, you're sinking ships and severing alliance. Again, you don't do the two of swords, you sever alliances, or you don't make alliances that are permanent like that. You stir waters, you make people nervous with your ways. I don't quite know what you're doing, but it makes me nervous, so you must make everyone nervous with the way you. And again, this is someone's, you see how their perception of the situation got out of hand very quickly. Like, so, but they maintained their Two of Pentacles persona, where again they kept the mask on. They're able to balance out this situation, walk the tightrope in the ballroom, and appear normal in front of everyone. But this is what they were going through deep down. Like like while all this energetic stuff was going on behind the curtain, this was like the main this was like the main energy that someone was like physically walking around in on the earth with. Not with all these like chances and possibilities to see you and energy, everything we saw in the tarot, like you guys energy coming together and level up and whatever. Like this is like the real time, like a couple minutes ago or like a couple minutes or later on into the future. Like this is what's going on in real time on the earth as this person walks around. Like if this person's sweeping the floor in their house right now, like this is what they're thinking like right now, or this is what like just happened. This is the fresh energy that they're dealing with, right? Wow, Four of Wands in the reverse. So, like I said, still thinking about like a powerful, because again, there is no alliance, but someone is thinking about that like strongly, like being satisfied or the satisfaction that like maybe they think you're with somebody secretly, right? You're partying with someone. You don't make alliances, but you might have like a partner right now for the night. Again, there's like a marriage in a celebration, or two people in the middle of a celebration, and we already know they're thinking about that with the Three of Cups, that you're already with people having like that, you know, you all think alike and like the same things. You're having a conversation, you're having a good time with some people, and then they feel like in the middle of a celebration, again, you're like having a wedding reception with someone, like you're courting someone, or you're about to take someone home for the honeymoon or something like that, right? This is what someone is like thinking about, what they're nervous about as they're holding on to the feelings for you. Like I said, they're secretly guarding those feelings that they have for you. So they're feeling like, again, because there's no contact or no communication, or again, you didn't say Happy New Year or whatever, or they haven't heard from you, they feel like you're cheating on them, even though there's no connection established between you. That's how in deep someone is with you, right? And I feel like they're gonna realize that at some point. That's what, like, one of the things that's gonna make them come forward and be like, I'm acting crazy. Because it's like, eventually they're gonna want to be like, they're gonna want to find out your status, right? Like, are you like, I'm hearing like, are you cheating on me or not? They still think it's you and them. They're gonna want to find out what's really good, but like that's like the thing where they're gonna start to act rational. Is actually by with that irrational action, they're gonna act rational. You still, again, you're you're not focused on any of this, and you're here wishing upon a star to find your justice. This is what I'm trying to say, where everything sort of makes sense, to where this person, again, I see how their fire could feed your fire. You see what I mean? Where like a large fire and a small fire coming together, making a medium-sized fire. Like that's decent, right? Right? Like I said, they could just be dealing with a lot more, taking action on a lot more things than you, career-wise, home. Like this person could just be like in motion a lot more. But again, whatever you're doing is to be commended. It's still a big thing, even though it's just you out there doing it or whatever that is, right? But again, this person is like, if we put that together, it's sort of like, I'm gonna put some of my power down. It's like we're gonna come together, and again, we're gonna be a medium fire. I don't necessarily have to be this big bonfire all the time. And again, I feel like you should be burning a little bit hotter than you are right now. Like again, they want to get you, elevate you, put you up there, right? So that's why they feel like in their mind, again, but they need to come forward. But in their mind, again, you're cheating on them by not reaching out. Eight of Pentacles. A little bit of them thinking like, yeah, who are you with, or are you seeing anyone, or did you see anybody, or whatever. But again, this is all in this person's mind. They're a little bit mixed up. Let's just get one more and then. So the actual energy they're dealing with, and yeah, it didn't really shift. It's like, yeah, Ten of Wands in the reverse. So going two ways for me. They feel like yes, you took that person home and alleviated all your burdens, right? All the wands. You gave them all the wands, right? Male or female, no genders here. That's what they feel like. And then you left in the morning feeling great. That's what they feel. But there's also something here about they need to, there's a lot of pressure for them. They need the truth on that. So again, they need to be able to put these burdens down themselves. So that's what I'm saying, where I feel like someone is going to be like, what the heck am I even doing here? Like, I just go like talk to this person or see them or yeah, right now they're very upset. So, right now they're very upset. They could even want to like fight you or like if you were to see this person, they'd probably start a fight with you or argument with you. Wow, and then there was a slight shift in the energy right there. Confirmation. I don't know if you guys caught that, but I'm good. I'm there's something that just happened in the house, and I'm good. That confirmation. That was like right as I finished speaking, something happened right there. Uh, but I feel like the anger I feel like the anger is gonna subside. I feel like the anger is gonna subside. I feel like the anger is gonna subside. Yeah, yeah. Well, we already know that. But right now, they could not want to speak to you. The anger, they could need a minute, and then when things come back together. Oh, look at that. Two of Wands. Like I said, Six of Swords, maybe not right away, but eventually this person, maybe, I can't say when. There's a day when they wake up, it feels like a weekend at some point, and they pick back up the journey. They're like at home or like, yeah, they're like at home, and it's sort of like what else, like I said, what else are they gonna do? It's like, this is stupid. Like, regardless of how I feel, like I gotta like say something. Like this person starts to look at their life again. Again, this person has a lot going on, and it's like mostly positive. It's mostly good, and it's like all centered around them, and like they're plugged into their life in a very good way. Like this person lives a really good life. So it's like I've already done all this. Like I'm good here. It's still about that. Like again, finding out what else is out there in the world, or that thing, searching for that thing that's out there in the world for me. They want to take action on that. I feel like eventually like they wake up one morning and they're feeling like that, right? Or they finally come to that conclusion. And again, then Six of Swords, where you don't see again, they start to come towards you, or again, moving something like all the, like I said, Ten of Wands, all the pressure they've been feeling, they're gonna move that to a calmer place. It's like now move to alleviate these burdens. Like I said, to find out like, is this person like what is their status? That's what I'm saying. They ultimately want to find out like what is your status, like what is going on with you. And then like I said, this is all keyed into your success in the way where when they come towards you again, this is when you're gonna know. And again, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm getting some R. Kelly. I can't do it. I can't do it. But I won't sing it all out. But again, that's the ignition point. That's the ignition, right? That's how you're gonna know. Like you and this person again. It seems like by April. It seems like by the springtime. Uh, but don't get me wrong. There's a lot of character development for you in the meantime. There's a lot of character development for you in the meantime. It's not like you're just gonna be sitting around waiting for this fool. Like you perfect your method in that time. Balance, temperance. You put something right where it's supposed to be in the universal clockwork. It's right exactly. This thing is arriving exactly where, when, and how it's supposed to at the exact right time. Like this is exactly in line with your destiny. Whatever you're doing here. And it's like, and this is like a great thing. You're changing the environment around you in a very positive way, or like you're essential to like some major changes, or this is like an essential major part of like your storyline right here, or what you're getting ready to do. Like this is important what you're doing. This like, and don't get me to don't take this the wrong way, but like failing a bunch of times so you can succeed. Like that there's something there. Like you've got to try something a lot and not give up. And it's like that, what you're learning every time you fail is part of the balancing act. That's what I mean. That's why eventually you can do something so quickly and efficiently, is because of the getting knocked back or getting knocked down while trying to get this thing, like this pentacle, created. Like I said, just like Tony Stark in that cave, once you build that first Iron Man suit and you escape, when you get back to your lab, like the things that you'll be able to do with that knowledge are just like endless, like boundless. And like I said, it's not something where you gotta like worry about. Again, the knowledge is there if you need it. You just tap into it, or what part of it you need. It's like, again, it's crown chakra activation. It's plugging into the universe, whatever this is. Okay, interesting. Which kind of makes sense. So you have that person that has all those like problems. You have an old player coming back. But we talked about this person. There's someone who like, you're having a lot of problems. They want to come back to you and they're going to try to, this is the person that's trying to keep the skeletons in the closet. Slowly. There's a chance that they show up almost at the same time or around the same time as this other good person. I see this person is like already, like that situation between you and them, it's getting balanced out by the universe already naturally. It's a natural progression. And this person's also slowly coming towards you, and they're meant to meet you at some point. They're meant to arrive at some point. But this person is still a little bit self-serving and probably still has someone else that they're with or connected to or been with. Like they're hiding something. This is somebody that's hiding something. Let me see. Because the journey towards you is a righteous one. It's not in distortion at all. They're going to be honest. They're come to you honest and open, heart on their sleeve. But them as a person, they are a self-serving individual, or they're the type of person that has something to hide. They're coming towards you and they see you as like fully, well, you're their wish fulfillment, right? But you're ultimately satisfied and self-taken care of, emotionally balanced, like things are in alignment for you. This person sees that. It's one of the things that's drawing them towards you, and one of the things that was always meant to, again, this is a fated meeting. I don't even say stuff like that, but it's clearly that this is fate because the universe was balancing this out all along. And it was waiting for you to reach a certain level of alignment and like self-fulfillment, like your energy looks a certain way and this person can see that. And now, only now is the time to resolve whatever this is between you guys. They're going to want to maybe party with you too, or convince you, maybe even that they're doing well, just as well as you. This person could want to take you out somewhere, celebrate, go for a drink. Either you're not going to want to go, or you're being advised against it, or they know that it's the only way. Again, there's some type of no contact or blockage or boundary between you, and this person feels like they can pry you, get you to come out with that, or again, loosen up, take a drink, you let your guard down a little bit, release some more of your inhibitions. So again, don't look at it as like, oh, I'm going to block this person out. And I don't feel like you can. There's something here, like I said, where Archangel Michael is going to make it so that you and this person come face to face at some point. Yeah, you might. That's what they look like they come in maybe even right before. I don't know. Because remember, this person's got to hold back until they feel like they're like, oh, I'm just being silly. So who knows when that, and then that could be anywhere between now and April. This person could already be on their way to you. So could be one coming in first, then the other. Use your discernment at a very high level. With this person, though, I'm not seeing all but they want the same thing too. Like I said, trying to party with you, loosen you up, to get over the boundaries, to kind of get you into that Four of Wands. Again, me and you, remember how it used to be? This person wants to like, but they could still be playing you though. What's that about? Yeah, Hermit in the reverse. I'm not even gonna go into it again. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. They're playing you still, or they're hiding somebody or something, another situation. Or like I said, this is like every woman's husband and every man's wife. I'm not saying it like they sleep around a lot, but this person has another situation. Definitely, they're like a Don. Again, they're someone else's. They go somewhere else and they tell someone else the same things they tell you. That's what I'm trying to say. They're a player like that. They're self-serving. It's all for their own. With this person, I don't know. Why do they do that? Is it just because they want to be? Okay, I can't say that this person pertaining to you, let's say. I'm not seeing all their conquests, and who cares about that? Pertaining to you, like I said, it's that person. They're with somebody that they can't get away from for whatever reason. And even here, they're hiding the out of that. They're not. I'm not seeing this person attached to them anyway, too. But I can see that they're in the reverse. I can see that they're Don Juan DeMarco. Again, they're someone else in another town. They've got another wife just like you, or another husband just like you. Again, same situation. Or again, they tell this person whatever, and if this person tries to put up boundaries or whatever, again, this person, they're in a situation. And Star in the reverse, Two of Cups in the reverse, like again, pertaining to you, it's the only way that they can have a situation with you. Every other situation, it's hopeless. The only way is to keep that person in the dark. Again, the skeleton's in the closet. And I feel like they want to wind the situation down with that person, but it's going to take time. And like we were saying, they don't want to wait that 3 years or whatever. They want to come towards you now because they know. You see what I'm saying? In 3 years, you and this person will be long gone. Long gone. Right? So I don't know if they know that or whatever. Maybe they don't know. But again, they know the type of person you are. It's very likely that you'll meet someone like this anyway. If it's not this specific person that I've been describing to you, they know the type of people or person that you can attract. So I feel like them, it's hopeless. The only way is to attach themselves to you now. What they might even want to be honest about, again, maybe mirror energy, maybe there is concealment, but again, it's like it could come out, let's say in a way where, because it ruins your happiness. It's like, why would I? It's like you would need the truth on that to proceed because you feel like there's something there, maybe secretly, that could ruin your happiness. You're good by yourself. And it's like, okay, so what's the truth? There's some, I see that Hermit in the reverse. Like, what is it? And it's like, okay, I can't fully get out of that situation. And even though I want to wind it down, it's like, I want to be with you too. I don't want to wait. It's like someone could just be honest with you like that. But again, that's a choice you would have to make. But this person is here too. Star in the reverse, Two of Cups reverse, like the situation they have with that other person, like it could be done, hopeless, it can't work, can't be healed, it can't be reconnected again. The divine, the universe, this is not a wish come true. Every heaven is against this. These are the stars not aligning between me and a person. Ultimately, we're broken up. This is not, it's not happening. There's no passion, there's no love there. We're not exchanging cups. But they don't want to wait. Or is it them or is it just, I feel like it's them. Win at all costs. Five of Wands, Minor Arcana. I feel like it's them. Again, this person doesn't. The other person, they must not care because again, this is. Oh, look, there they are. There they are. They're the King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. So either way, there's revenge plots on both sides. This person, whoever that is, doesn't want to see them happy. They don't want them riding off into the sunset with you for sure, or anybody else for that matter. They don't want this person to be happy. This person cheats on the person that's after you anyway. So again, it's a totally messed up situation that they're in. And this person, like, again, they marginalize this person by way of intelligence. They don't allow, this person's not allowed to appear smarter than this person ever. And so ultimately they got to go with whatever this person says, the person that they're with, and that person uses that to psychologically abuse them into oblivion at any point in time that they wish. So I see why they want to wind things down, but again, they're not, essentially they're not a Knight of Cups. They don't have like multiple people in every different town, but they have this other person, and it's pretty serious. The commitment or whatever it is that they have between them and this person is very serious. You can't just get out of it. Probably kids in there or family. I'm not seeing that, but like what or what they, nah, because even if, yeah, it's gotta be blood involved. It's gotta be blood involved. It's gotta be DNA involved. Because any other situation, like you just don't do that. This person is like seriously being psychologically slapped the ish out of by this person for sure. Like you can never, you got to follow this person's rules, even though you know they're a damn idiot, damn fool. They're crashing the ship. They're, again, they have no plans for the future. And then you can never ever make a suggestion. Nobody can make suggestions to this person. They're gonna fight with everyone. It's always an argument. And again, then they're always looking for some get back, stab you in the back, hurt you, cut you down, say some things to make you what you think they go, what you think they love you like Kobe. They don't love you like Kobe, and it's like, like tear you down somehow. It's like this is a person that's very hard to get along with. I mean, you have to cater to them and pretend that they are the supreme intellect forever and they are the law, follow their laws. So they're trying to get away from a person like that. And again, they want to be with you. They're not naturally, that's what I was saying, where they're coming to you in a righteous energy. They are. This pentacle that they have for you, however slow moving, is there's no lies here or whatever. They actually want to party with you, get you to let your guard down. Or again, I'm saying party, but it's like, again, share some like-minded conversation and interactions, some like jolly emotions, laugh, even if it's like coffee or whatever, like share some time laughing, have lunch, talk or whatever, like something, sit on the terrace, or even like go out in the night, whatever, and get drinks, and like someone that, like, that's just the beginning of it. They want to like use that as, again, the catapult to be like, see how much fun we're having, see how compatible we are. It's like, don't you want to let your guard down and like take this to another step? And then it's like, yeah, but you're kind of weird, because then it's like, okay, listen, this is what's really going on with me. It's like I'm trying to get out of that situation, but I can't, and but that's them trying to win at all costs. That's them booming the battlefield without, they're not worried about what type of collateral damage being with you is going to cause. So I don't know, this person's also kind of a little bit reckless. And mind you, you have all these successful things that you're working on that are going pretty well for you, even though, again, it could seem like a lot of trial, but we had that message come in where you're going to do something where it seems like it's an uphill battle, but you're going to have to stick with it, because like ultimately at the end of whatever this thing is, coming out on the other end is a great deal of success and abundance for you. But it's all about the universe wanting to know if you can really take this journey. And it's not like something you should worry about, because what it is the process that all the great and successful people that you know about through time and history, and I'm not just mean celebrities, I mean inventors, all these people, they all went through this same thing. This is your time to do that. It's just like with you, you're in a position where, yeah, this can bring you a lot of, like, you're not gonna have to like do something and then it's like your kids benefit from it and all you had was the work during your lifetime. It's like, no, you're gonna get the benefit of this thing now, and like it'll probably be big enough for you to leave for somebody else if that's what you see fit to do. That's what I'm saying. This is like your moment, but you have to have that uphill battle that almost like breaks you down to shambles, to where you have that ultimate breakthrough that makes you, again, now you can do something like that performer that there's that Asian woman and she's like, I think she's at the New Orleans Pelicans. I can't remember. She's like famous in the NBA for the halftime shows, and like she rides on those bikes and flips the plates on her head and does, and it's like you see her do these things and it's like, okay, like she's just doing, it's like, no, like the level of mastery it took her to get to that level, and then at her age to still be doing that, like that's what I mean. You're gonna be able to do something so well that it's like, it's the practice that they don't see. You're like literally gonna be a professional something, or have done or something. Is like, again, to the people in the environment around you, no one else even comes close with anything they did. It's gonna be like something serious, right? That you're working towards. So that's what I'm saying that to say, it's not all about these people. And again, oftentimes, like I tell you, these people come out because you're in alignment with what you're doing. There's not a lot of variations or vibrations to pick up on in your energy. Like we got to pull for you or like aim specifically at you to see what's going on with you. And because you're traveling in a straight line, you can see all the things that are sort of like someone around you is holding on so tight to their to the energy that they feel towards you, like they're vibrating, they're popping out the cards. We see them. The people around them that are lying about you, them too. They have something, zoom, they come to the front. You don't have that. You're looking off into the distance of the heavens and praying that your future goes the way you want it to. That's alignment. It's you and heaven making a connection. You're not worried about all these other energies, these things around. That's why I was saying the fourth dimension, you have but one or two pathways. You know what you want to do. It's really to just lock in, focus, and get onto that. But I'm saying that to say you have this other person coming towards you and they have all these things going on. And again, this person could be somebody who over time, if you could take that journey with them, maybe they could unwind their skeletons. Maybe there's a way for you and them to actually be together. But what I'm saying is, I don't think you have the energy to direct towards all these different things. And now you already have someone coming towards you that even though they're a little mixed up, this person actually seems to want to come in with like a dump truck of fire and dump it on your fire and set you off. This person's not doing that. This person's trying to convince you that like of what could be if it was just you and them. They're not really adding anything to your equation. And in the meantime, while you work solo on what you're doing, they're like winding down this portfolio, to which I'm going to be totally honest with you. They might have to, because again, it would be, let's say you did that, right? And it would be you and a person. They promised you that they're not with this person, whatever. They're still gonna like, they're gonna have to sleep with this person once in a while to appease them. And they're not gonna tell you. And that's the thing. That's what I don't like that I'm seeing here. It's like, until they can fully wind this portfolio down, even if it's one more time in the next 3 years, they're gonna be with this person in an intimate way. They will. I don't like that. So you've got so many things going on for you that's going to be positive. If and or when this comes towards you, I don't know how you're going to deal with it, but I wouldn't get like, again, free will discernment. Do plug this in how it's going to work for you. Do handles the situation how you want to, but I wouldn't get too deep into this though. It seems like something that would hold you back, or again, like you're putting where you have 100% of your energy and you're putting 60% of it to something already, and you're using the other 40%, let's say, to just live your regular life. It's like, I don't know if you want to pull 10% from that 60 and another 10% like to put towards this. Like, it seems unnecessary. Your energy will be fine deviated between the 60-40 that you're already doing. And then if this other person comes in, they don't want anything. They want to pour into that 60-40 and make it like they want to put into that. So I don't know. You got to use your own, but just be wary of this person because they seem like a fun time. And it seems like, again, you're not going to shut it down. It seems like you could, for a lot of you, entertain this person just for fun's sake. But be careful things to get out of control. Just always remember you have more things going on. And I think they come in before this other person too. So just be wary of that you don't get in too deep and like lose yourself or like the path that you're on. And again, remember there are more important people in the ballroom that can see you, because you're, even though you're not focused on this person, you're more focused on what's going on. Again, you're speaking to the stars. You do kind of know this person's in your awareness. You can kind of, they're down there. You're just not looking at them. This other person, that the good person that wants to help you, you guys are facing two totally, this person I don't think you see at all who they exactly are. Even if you're like, I'm describing them, you're like, oh, it has to be them. You don't exactly know who this person is yet. But it's telling me that who you think it is, it's that person though. It's telling me that. So put that where it fits. But this other person coming in, yeah, just be careful with it. Just be careful with it is what I'm saying, is what I would say. Because it seems like, again, it's more, your alignment is shining through more than anything here. And that would be the most terrible thing to mess up. Yeah. I mean, wait, no, boo, please, I can't. Oh, so I can't. Oh, Lord. No, it's a full. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I agree. It is a full sentence. Get out of here. Excuse. You stupid, dumb idiot, etc. Bias. Okay, all right. And now then you guys are going into some other things. I'm not fully getting. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Happy New Year. Love to you all. Right? I don't know, but mind you, they're not really. They really do want to get away from that King of Swords in the reverse, but it's like I said, it's not. And I'm not saying it's like gonna be like an everyday thing, but like let's say maybe on their birthday or for Valentine's Day or next Christmas or whatever. Like they're gonna do that at one point. There's still the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And that is the King of Swords that does have the power over their mind. Or again, they have to bow to that person. Eventually, again, that person will be like, yo, you know what we doing tonight, right? You know, and they'll be like, yeah, I know. And they'll just conform. So it's like that. Like either way, at some point, they can only avoid this person or whatever, act like I'm sick or I'm not in the mood or whatever, as they try to juggle these situations and like get closer to you and like keep this person in the eventually it's gonna like before they fully get to you again they gonna and not to say you guys are together, but just like this other person, they gonna cheat on you before they even get there, is what I'm saying. So, and even the crazy thing is, look at that, the mirror energy, right? Because we know that that other person feels like that. It's not real, but because they're hiding, they're holding back such passionate feelings for you, and like they didn't spend any time with you, or you didn't read, they feel like, oh, you must be out there cheating on me with, but it's like, wait, first establish a connection with the person, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I didn't do that, right? Okay, for me to think they cheated on me, and they're still gonna sort of feel like that, but they're gonna understand logically that they can't, they can't come at you like that. Don't make no sense, right? Um, but this other person, I don't know. Like the mirror part of it is like yeah, don't just don't do it. I'm sorry. It just doesn't seem like something you should do. Again, mirrors aside and everything, like there's a lot going on. Sorry, there's a lot going on, but like that is it. Like, it's not something you should do. And yeah, this other person is gonna feel like again, they feel like you're cheating on them. This person's gonna cheat on you before they get with you, is what I'm saying. Well, this person feels like that. This person will do that for sure. They're gonna Knight of Cups it. There's still that other person in the other town. They're still catering to that person as they're in both energies, as they're with you. Like again, as they wind this down, you can't trust someone to be in a Knight of Cups in the reverse, dealing with a King of Swords for like, let's say, like I said, they're like I initially said 3 years, even in I think the first reading, but I don't know if it's gonna take them that long, but it could maybe. I don't know. But like, yeah, being a Knight of Cups, being someone else's Don Juan DeMarco, like a player can't neglect his his stable for like 3 years. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna be with that person at some point on an intimate level while and then they're gonna lie about it for sure, for sure. And then eventually, let's say you guys you never find out, they eventually wind down this portfolio of darkness, and then you guys end up together. Again, you're just with a person that you see what I'm saying? It's like what would it be it's all about, I guess, what you could live with, right? If you see no evil, hear no evil, or if you didn't know, like, how, if that person's a murderer but they never got caught, you don't know about it, and then you marry them and they treat you right your whole life, like it doesn't matter. Is what I'm saying. Like if they do that and they never tell you, and then they eventually get with you, and then you never know, and things go on and you did everything's happening, it's like they're just dying with a secret, right? Like I don't know. It all depends on if you just want to be with a person that you feel has been honest with you 100% through and through the whole time you've been with them or not. And again, it just feels like they're not. It's like I said, to appease this person, which again, there's some fear there. There's something there. I don't know. They're afraid of this person too, or maybe they've just been so psychologically beat down and marginalized by this person that, again, that's the natural fear that they've developed. What's that called? Maybe they have Stockholm syndrome a little bit too. Maybe they're still a little bit like in love, because someone would think that you would just cut yourself away from this person, right? No matter how hard it would be. They seem pretty mean, vicious, and like, but maybe someone, again, there's like some love for your abuser. Someone's been abused so much, it's like, you know what I mean? It's and then that's what I'm saying. Like this person has so much going on with them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You got a perfectly, and it just may take longer. You have a perfectly fine person here that wants to contribute. They're a little bit mixed up, and nothing is perfect. And again, remember, we already spoke about this. You're your own, clearly, you're your own soulmate, twin flame lover, and you're starting to see that. You clearly understand this concept now. But again, a very nice person could come in. They're a little bit mixed up. It could take, and that's just how things look on the physical side of it. And again, we know there's nothing we could do about that. But if a person like that came in and wanted to help me go from the page to the night almost instantly, like pour all that fire onto me, for me, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Even if it didn't get intimate and I was like, okay, but you see what I'm doing, let's just be partners. Like, again, it could be business out this, you know what I mean? This is a big wish that you have. And again, a unique product or way of, like, there's a thing there, like there's a goober, something to be sold, like, or like an important thing here that, you know, needs to be studied. Or so I feel like there's more opportunity with you and a person. Now, mind you, we can't get away from this, right? The either eventually you dodge this, you let this person know you're not interested, but I feel like it's gonna be very hard to do if this person came at you. Or again, you see what I'm saying? There's like more good things on the other side. It just seems like more, like a little bit more patience, and like, but it's not gonna seem like patience from your side because again, you're very busy. You're very busy already, or you will be. You've got, like, if you focus on the things that you're asking for, you're praying for, yeah, you're going to be busy. You are. It's gonna come in, it's coming in fast for you like that. So yeah. Yeah. New Year's, the first one. That's what we got. I'm not gonna go too far in or too deep, too long. I think we've been like 2 hours. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this one like this. We're gonna tiptoe into this because I really, really, what it is, I don't want to go too far because, like, from right here, I really like your perception of things is amazing. Like, I can't really, like, I don't know if you guys are gonna get the same effect that I'm getting. It's like you're like, you see how his eyes are kind of like looking up. That's what I mean, where you're like here, you're looking off into the distance at this wish you're making and like hoping that the justice, like that the heavens have mercy on you and like just things just go your way. And it's like, but the thing is, like I said, it's that's meant to happen. This is happening as you're wishing for it to happen. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, that's what I mean. And that's what I mean, where everything else, like this person, they're looking the other way. You guys are, sorry, because then it's inverted on the camera. You guys are, see, they're looking at the passion and the wand, and like this is what they're keeping a secret, is like this fire they have for you, but you're not focused on any of that. You're having a silent conversation with like a spiritual entity to try to get your wishes to come true. That's what I'm trying to say, where like for you, your perception is like you could, for all intensive purposes, not even know any of this. This could completely not even be in your awareness right now. And that's what I'm trying to say. But that is good. That's what I'm trying. This is how you should be. That's what I mean, where you're focused on your soulmate, which is you and your destiny. You see what I'm saying? You're focused on your twin flame here, which is you and where you're planning to go, which is like you're getting there. So that's what I'm saying, where it's just patience now. And a matter of, again, being in this energy now, showing up to the place physically and trying to do that thing, and make sure that you fail at it a couple of times. That's how you're going to know you're close. The more you fail, the more you like I'm telling you now, you know, you're going to try this thing the first couple of times. It's not going to work out, or you're going to keep doing it. It's not going to seem like it's not working. That's good. Keep going. That's what it's exactly, till it explodes. Exactly. There's something here where when you fail, it's not failure. It's like collecting that. Oh, like it's like Elon crashing those rockets all the time till the computer can just land them back on that platform perfectly. But it's like everyone collects some data that we didn't have, till we get the equation like perfect down to the decimal, the you know what I mean, down to the letter, to where this thing again, it autonomously takes off and lands itself just like I said it would, It didn't happen right away. I had to do the trial. Like, you know, Elon's been running them tests for years and years and years. But now the technology works. It's patented. You can put it on all the shuttles and the satellites, and boom, now we're living in a world where we have this thing we didn't have before. It's like something like that. Stay at it. It's not meant, you're meant to crash a couple of rockets before you bring this thing into fruition. So don't let that part of it like discourage you or be like, oh, it's not working, or forget about that. That's part of the process. That is how it works. Is it breaks a couple of times before you put it together. So I like your perspective on the way your outlook from where you are right now, January 1st. I love your outlook on things. So just be mindful with the energy. Know that this other person is coming in, and like I said, even, and I don't think you're gonna do that, but you could, like, you could party with this person and take it too far and still cut it off. I don't think you will. But that's what I'm trying to say, where like all the power is in your hands. I'm saying that it doesn't really make sense for you to do that because you have a lot of things going on, and it's like even the energy spent to boom this person out, your energy, if that's what you, let's say you were like, oh, I'm just gonna take this person for a fun ride and jettison them when I'm done. Let's just say you did that. Even that energy expend, it's not necessary. It's useless. Keep that for yourself and spend it on something else. It's only going to make this person lead them on to think that they, again, they're getting their hooks into you and that this is going to, it's just a waste of time. It's a bubble you have to blow up to eventually pop. Like, it's just a waste of energy. Having patience, focusing on what you're already wishing for, and waiting, the other person is going to come anyway. And again, and this is like one of those like reminders, or like where you're gonna know when this person starts to show up in your reality, that you're gonna know that things are getting ready to transform for you. So again, just take it one step at a time. Let things develop naturally with you and this person, and like, you know, like again, your 2026 seems, let's do this. Right? It's hardwired into you meeting someone, but again, you have your own personal success, personal journey that you're on. Don't think that it's like, oh, this won't work for me unless I. It's not that. It's like, again, if you want to be a record, like, or okay, I want to be, let's say I want to be a singer. It's like you're gonna connect with the record company. It's like so that you can go glow or whatever. Like, let's say, well, nowadays you don't really have to do that, but you see what I'm saying. But let's say the network that you would need to connect to be able to distribute all your music on like a worldwide scale. It's like you're gonna have to meet that thing from where you are just making music in your studio. It's like that's not how you accomplish this dream, and that's what I mean. Where there's something about this person that when they come into your timeline, they do things for you that makes it. It just so happens that again, you can love this person too if you want to. It's safe to, or it will be when this person will want that too. So that's what I got for you guys today. Okay, I don't want to cut it short, but I do have something that I have to do. So I really hope I brought you guys some clarity, and happy new year. And you know that I love you and I love doing this for you. And again, I hope that this one was very clear. It was very clear. We use a record low number of cards today. Very low number of cards today. 3 decks only. I feel like a lot of information came out, but again, I got the impression from the very beginning that Divine that Spirit was not joking around, or maybe this is an extent they are not joking around right now today. Again, with you, they hear you. Like, this is not no play time in the energy right now. So I feel like they got very, very straight to the point. There wasn't a lot to like to clarify, and the questions too. It seemed to lead me to exactly, like I said, this seemed like a pretzel or a bow that we just tied. It's like there are no loose ends here. Everything, it fits together perfectly. I'm gonna leave this one like this. And again, mainly because your perception is like such on a pinpoint. I don't want to go too far into the future to see like maybe even some of the things you might encounter that may be obstacle. Let's not go there. Let's leave this on. You made a wish. It's meant to happen. All you got to do is work towards it. And again, bumping up against obstacles in what you're trying to create is going to let you know that how, again, that you're getting closer and closer. It's not a straight shot. It's a trial and error, research and development, something that happens over time. And then when you're done, when you get to the end of this, again, you're a master. You can do this very quickly, in and out. It's going to seem shocking to other people. They're not really going to understand it. It's not for them to understand because they're not going to see the multiple, again, all the glasses you had to break to make that, all the eggs you had to break to make that omelet. Okay. Maddie loves you. Again, Happy New Year. I'll be back in the next one as quickly as I can, but I actually have something to do and blah, 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 blah. But yes, Happy New Year. Thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in. Again, much love. Okay, okay, left in the dust where they belong. All right. Well, again, the universe says again, there's gonna be a thing where you're gonna consider things. So again, just free will, discernment. Again, take it back to the Most High. Don't force it. Plug it in only where it fits. It's all the same divine energy. We're manifesting in different ways. Again, I love you guys, and I pray this brought you guys some clarity. And I will be back again as quickly as I can in the next one.